Cryptocurrency has evolved from a niche topic into a significant factor in global finance, and it's now even making waves in the political sphere. As we delve into this discussion, we'll explore some critical developments that could shape the future of the crypto industry. This video will cover Senator Cynthia Lummis's ambitious proposal for a strategic Bitcoin reserve, Kamala Harris's cautious approach to cryptocurrency, and how the upcoming US presidential election could drastically influence the regulatory landscape for digital assets. These are pivotal times for crypto enthusiasts, and staying informed could be the key to navigating these changes successfully. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for daily updates that keep you ahead in the fast-evolving world of cryptocurrency. Senator Cynthia Lummis and the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. Overview of the bill. Senator Cynthia Lummis, a well-known advocate for cryptocurrency, has been working tirelessly on a groundbreaking piece of legislation, the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill. This proposal, which she hopes will gain the full backing of former President Donald Trump, could become a cornerstone of US financial policy. Lummis envisions this bill as a way to integrate Bitcoin into the fabric of national economic strategy, marking a significant shift from traditional gold reserves to a digital future. The bill is still in its early stages, with a target date for legislative readiness in 2025. However, its potential impact on the economy and the global financial system cannot be overstated. By positioning Bitcoin as a reserve asset, the US could not only solidify its dominance in the digital currency space, but also set a precedent for other nations considering similar moves. The Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill is built on a simple yet revolutionary idea, using existing gold certificates as a financial tool to acquire Bitcoin. The plan involves marking these certificates to market, selling them for US dollars, and then investing those dollars into Bitcoin, which would be stored securely for a minimum of 20 years. The logic behind this proposal is twofold. First, it aims to create a digital asset reserve that could potentially appreciate over time, offering the US a hedge against inflation and economic downturns. Second, it proposes to use the value generated from this Bitcoin reserve to reduce the national debt. Lummis estimates that 1 million Bitcoin, valued at its peak, could cut the current US debt in half. This bold strategy not only seeks to back the US dollar with a new form of digital gold, but also to establish a long-term plan for managing and reducing national debt. If successful, this could be one of the most significant financial reforms in modern history, offering a blueprint for integrating digital assets into national economic strategies. While the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Bill is still in development, Senator Lummis has been actively engaging with her colleagues in the Senate to gather support and refine the proposal. She acknowledges that the concept is ambitious and that it requires substantial debate and consensus building. Currently, the bill is not expected to be ready for legislative action until 2025, but Lummis is optimistic that with continued dialogue and education, it will gain the necessary backing. She has been meeting with both supporters and skeptics, aiming to address concerns and highlight the long-term benefits of such a strategy. This ongoing effort underscores the importance of patience and persistence in legislative processes, especially when dealing with innovative and potentially disruptive ideas like the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. If Lummis can successfully navigate the political landscape and build a coalition of supporters, this bill could set a new standard for how governments approach cryptocurrency. Kamala Harris, the current vice president, has approached the issue of cryptocurrency with a level of caution that some in the crypto community find disappointing. Unlike figures such as Donald Trump or Senator Cynthia Lummis, who have taken bold stances on digital assets, Harris has been more reserved. Her position reflects a broader trend among many policymakers who are still grappling with the implications of integrating cryptocurrencies into the mainstream financial system. Harris's approach seems to be shaped by a desire to avoid potential pitfalls while allowing for gradual adaptation to the emerging digital economy. This cautious stance has led to incremental steps toward regulation and oversight, rather than the sweeping reforms or enthusiastic endorsements seen from other political figures. While some progress is better than none, there is a growing sentiment that more decisive action is needed to ensure that the US does not fall behind in the global race to embrace cryptocurrency. the need for more pro-crypto policies. Cryptocurrency is rapidly becoming a critical component of the global financial system, and there is a pressing need for more proactive and supportive policies in the United States. Harris's cautious approach, while understandable from a regulatory standpoint, may not be sufficient to keep up with the pace of innovation in this space. The US is at a crossroads where it can either lead the way in cryptocurrency adoption or risk being left behind by more forward-thinking nations. More robust policies are needed to foster innovation, protect consumers, and ensure that the United States remains competitive in the global economy. This includes not only clearer regulations, but also initiatives that encourage the development and integration of blockchain technologies across various sectors. Harris's administration could benefit from adopting a more aggressive stance on cryptocurrency, one that aligns with the rapidly evolving landscape and positions the US as a leader in this emerging field. Without such a shift, there is a risk that the United States could miss out on the economic and strategic advantages that come with being at the forefront of digital finance. Trump's influence. Donald Trump has had a profound influence on the cryptocurrency industry, even though his stance on digital assets has been somewhat mixed over the years. However, in recent times, Trump's actions and rhetoric have been seen as bullish for the crypto market. For instance, during a speech in Nashville, Trump's comments were followed by a significant surge in Bitcoin's price, which nearly reached $70,000. This incident highlights how Trump's statements can sway the market, reflecting his potential impact on the industry if he were to be re-elected. Trump's presidency previously saw regulatory easing in the crypto space, particularly under Brian Brooks at the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, who facilitated the integration of cryptocurrencies within the banking sector. This regulatory approach was seen as a positive development for the crypto community, as it provided greater clarity and legitimacy to digital assets. If Trump were to return to office, many in the industry speculate that we could see further favorable regulatory changes, which could propel the market to new heights. The possibility of Bitcoin reaching $100,000 or beyond in such a scenario is not far-fetched, given the potential shifts in policy that could accompany a Trump victory. Kamala Harris's potential impact. In contrast to Trump's proactive influence, Kamala Harris's potential impact on the cryptocurrency industry is expected to be more neutral. Her policies on crypto appear to align closely with those of the current Biden administration, which has taken a measured approach to regulation. Harris has not made any significant moves that would differentiate her stance from that of President Biden, and her advisors on crypto are largely drawn from the existing administration. This continuity suggests that if Harris were to take office, we would likely see a continuation of the current regulatory environment, neither overly restrictive nor particularly encouraging for the crypto industry. While this might be seen as a stabilizing factor, it also means that there may not be any significant new initiatives to promote cryptocurrency adoption or innovation. For the crypto community, this could be a missed opportunity to capitalize on the momentum that digital assets have gained in recent years. However, the silver lining is that Harris's approach is unlikely to introduce new negative pressures on the industry, which could be seen as a positive in a landscape where regulatory uncertainty can often create volatility. The regulatory landscape for cryptocurrency has evolved significantly over the past few years, and the upcoming election could play a crucial role in shaping its future. During Trump's previous term, regulatory bodies like the OCC, under the leadership of Brian Brooks, took significant steps to integrate cryptocurrencies into the traditional financial system. These actions included allowing banks to hold cryptocurrencies and use blockchain networks, which was a major milestone for the industry. If Trump were to be re-elected, it's likely that we would see a continuation or even an expansion of these favorable policies, potentially leading to a more crypto-friendly regulatory environment. On the other hand, if Kamala Harris were to win, the regulatory approach is expected to remain largely unchanged from the current administration's policies. While this might not lead to the same level of enthusiasm and growth as under Trump, it would also mean a level of predictability and stability that could be beneficial in its own right. The outcome of the election will therefore be a key factor in determining the direction of crypto regulation in the US, with significant implications for the industry's growth and development. Final thoughts. As we move closer to these critical moments in the evolution of cryptocurrency, it's more important than ever to stay informed and engaged. The decisions being made today will have long-lasting effects on the future of digital assets, both in the US and globally. By keeping up with the latest developments and understanding the implications of policy changes, you can position yourself to take advantage of the opportunities that arise. That's why we encourage you to subscribe to our channel. We release a new video every day, providing you with the insights and information you need to stay ahead in the cryptocurrency market. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just getting started, our content is designed to help you navigate this complex and rapidly changing landscape. Excitement for the future. The future of cryptocurrency is incredibly exciting, with 2025 shaping up to be a pivotal year for the industry. From legislative proposals like Senator Lummis' strategic Bitcoin reserve bill to the potential impact of the US presidential election, there are many developments on the horizon that could redefine the financial landscape. These are not just minor adjustments, but potentially transformative changes that could influence everything from national economic strategies to global commerce. As we look ahead, there is a sense of anticipation and optimism about what the future holds for digital assets. The next few years will be crucial in determining whether cryptocurrency becomes a mainstream part of the global financial system or remains on the fringes. Either way, being informed and prepared will be key to making the most of the opportunities that lie ahead. As we conclude this discussion, it's clear that the cryptocurrency industry is at a critical juncture. The choices made by policymakers, the outcomes of legislative initiatives, and the results of the upcoming presidential election will all play a significant role in shaping the future of digital assets. Whether it's the potential for Bitcoin to become a strategic reserve asset for the US, or the influence of political figures like Trump and Harris, these developments will have far-reaching implications. We're living in a time of unprecedented change, and those who stay informed and engaged will be best positioned to navigate this new landscape. Thank you for joining us today, and remember to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all the latest news and analysis in the world of cryptocurrency.